Speculation looms over EPA's plan to regulate CO2 emissions from ag crops on the same basis as fossil fuels. A new digital ad campaign urges the administration to follow sound science. Thomas Parks with the Biogenic CO2 Coalition joins us now with the latest. Thanks for joining us so much, Thomas. Now bring us up to speed on this campaign and what's your message?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on today. So the Biogenic CO2 Coalition, we're a group of leading ag groups from the Corn Refiners Association to Farm Bureau and the National Farmers Union. We're fighting for fair science-based treatment of farm crops by EPA. So our goal is to persuade the agency to enact rulemaking which recognizes the distinction between carbon emissions from annual farm crops and those from fossil fuels.
Now, how do you see a potential EPA policy change benefiting both farmers and the environment?
Well, this rulemaking could bring great economic impacts to not only farmers, but stakeholders across the ag value chain. The clearing of this regulatory hurdle will allow companies, businesses to invest in new facilities, modernizations to support the production of renewable plant-based products, which means jobs and economic investment across rural America.
So what happens next? Where do we go from here?
Well, what we would like to see is for EPA to listen to the calls from 10,000 constituents across Midwest America, bipartisan calls from House and Senate members, governors across the Midwest, and move to enact a rule which recognizes this de minimis nature of carbon emissions from annual crops, that it is not a contributor of elevated greenhouse gas levels. And this isn't a drastic move that we're asking for. This would put us into alignment with the European Union and the UN and give us a leg up in being able to compete in the international marketplace for renewable products.
All right, great information. That's Thomas Parks with the Biogenic CO2 Coalition. We appreciate your time today.